welcome to this week's vlog. I hope you're all doing really well, you're enjoying the nice weather. If you are new here, then welcome. My name is Belle and I do weekly vlogs on this channel as well as a fashion video every week as well. So I do hope you all stick around. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back, guys. So this vlog, I've got like a few sort of plans. I've got some lovely things to show you. I've got some kind of updates. I was going to show you my sort of working from home makeup because I've kind of made some tweaks to that. Yeah, there's a few things I want to show you. I want to go through some beauty empties, so lots of good stuff. And also I'm popping out on Saturday or Sunday into town. So if there's any good stuff to show you in the shops, we will go there as well together. So earlier this week, I basically divided my makeup into different things because I had all my makeup in this one bag and I was like digging around in it trying to find bits and bobs that I needed. And on a day-to-day basis, working from home, I don't wear any makeup. If I do wear makeup, it's like very, very minimal. If I'm filming or something for YouTube, then obviously I'll wear makeup. But what I did then is so this is the large size and this is the nano size, is I put makeup for everyday use into the nano size and then all the rest of my makeup into the large size, so that I can just reach for this in the morning if I want to put makeup on, and it's just got the very, very basics that I need. So I'm going to show you what's in here. And then I also made up like a commuting makeup bag as well. So this has got everything that I kind of need for my commute and working day. So I put in here a powder puff and I've got a powder compact already in my bag. I put in a little, in my handbag that is, I put in a little, what do you call it, beauty blender, like one of the tiny ones, flat ones. I've got the Dior Backstage concealer because this is good to use as kind of like a foundation slash concealer. So if I forget to do my makeup or don't have time, I can kind of dab this on my face on the train and sort of blend it in. So in that vein, I popped in this brush. Oh, where is it? This brush here, which came with the, if you've ever had Chanel Le Beige, it comes with this brush to sort of buff out the product. And actually, guys, I really want to get a new Chanel Le Beige because it is the perfect summer no makeup base. Like, it doesn't feel like anything's on your skin, but it gives you the most beautiful glowy camouflage. So if I do pick that up, obviously I will show you. And I noticed that Chanel have got some lovely sheer blushes, so I thought the base with one of those blushes will kind of look like it will enhance your face, but it won't look like you're wearing makeup. So I thought that'd be quite good to have a look at. But I might wait until we go on holiday later in the year to pick it up in duty free. But yeah, we are going on holiday. I think it's end of September. Is it middle of September? But anyway, I'm going to vlog the whole trip. So yeah, look forward to that one. I've got some Freshen Up wipes. These are from Ineos. They're basically like deodorant wipes, so you know, during the day if you need to freshen up, they're really good. I've got a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter, the vitamin C one. This is good for like refreshing your makeup, but even better for refreshing your makeup actually is the Caudalie, what's it called? It's like a face mist. I haven't got it at the moment, but that is probably better for refreshing makeup. A little Sol de Janeiro, what do you call it, spray. I can't talk today, it's so early in the morning. I think that's what it is. I've got the number 62 and this is just one of the mini ones just for freshening up, and then I've actually got a perfume as well, so I've got a mini of the YSL Libra, but that is nearly empty. And then just finally an eyeliner, because if I forget to do mascara or don't have time, then I'll just smudge a bit of eyeliner over the top of my lid just here. And then we've got a mini sun cream, always an essential. I've got a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. This is in the shade Walk of No Shame. It's not one that I use regularly, so I thought I'll keep it in here because I won't really miss it. But if I need one, it's in there. And then I've got the tiniest little mascara from Rabanne, which I got as a free sample. So that's everything in my like work makeup bag. Oh, and a packet of tissues. And then in my little mini toiletries bag, I'll show you that one. Oh, we have, and we'll use the makeup together actually today. I've got my, let's pop this down. So this is what it's like inside. So it's not full at all. And these are deceptive, these toiletry bags. They fit a lot more than you would expect in them. But I've got the Dior Forever bronzer. This is part of the Riviera range. And inside it's like a bronzer blush hybrid. It did have sparkles on the top of it, but they kind of come off when you've used the top of the product, so I don't think it's worth, I mean, you can still see like the sparkles running through the middle. It's a lovely bronzer. I really like the colour of it on my skin. I actually prefer it to the Giorgio Armani bronzer that I picked up more recently. This is in the shade 110. But yeah, it doesn't have much of a highlight or shimmer to it, is what I'm trying to say. I've then got a Primark lip stain gloss balm thing, which I got for £2 from Primark recently. It was in my recent Primark haul if you saw that one. If not, I will link it in the description or at the end of the video so you can have a watch, because I picked up some amazing beauty bits and fashion, but beauty bits from Primark. I was so impressed. I've then got my mini of the Westman Atelier contour stick in the shade Ganache, another Primark beauty. This is the brow sketch and it is just £2, so yeah, and it's so good. I'm loving it. I've then got the Westman Atelier blush in the shade Pop It. This is so pigmented that you only need the most tiny amount. I've got a tiny Rare Beauty blush in the shade, what is this? Encourage. I could probably put this in my to work bag, but it does need blending out, so yeah, I'm not sure. But this is how small the minis are. But that said, even though they're only this big, so for context, that's my thumb, they last forever, it seems, because they're so pigmented. I've then got a mini Hourglass concealer. This is in the shade Beach, and then I've got a couple of other concealers just in case I want to use something different. So I've got the Dior Backstage and the Armani Luminous Silk, and these ones are basically ones that I want to essentially use up, so I thought I'd use them on a day-to-day if I'm wearing makeup. Yeah, the Il Makiage one and the NARS one, which are my favourite ones, I've got in my main makeup bag, so they're more for doing like special full-on makeup looks. And then the Gimme Brow from Benefit, it's just an easy, super easy brow product. And then a couple of liners from Refi. So I'll give you the shade. So this is the shade Berry, and then this is the shade Umber. And it's not in my bag because I need to store it upside down, but the Huda Beauty lip stain in the shade Rosewood. So yeah, it gives me a bit of a selection of things to choose on a day-to-day. I may mix this up, but for now, this is what I'm going to try or doing just to make things quicker and easier in the morning. Before I do that, I'm going to take the Probiotic. I think I showed you guys these before. I picked them up from Holland & Barrett, and I've been taking them since I finished my antibiotics when I was really poorly, and they've stopped me getting like thrush, and yeah, they've just made my stomach feel a lot better than it usually does when I come off antibiotics. So I do think they are a good one. I think you can only buy them in Holland & Barrett though. I've tried to search for them on Amazon, but they seem quite expensive on there. So if you are close to a Holland & Barrett, I'd probably wait till they've got like a buy one get one free or half price sale. But I started off taking 2 a day, and now I'm taking just the 1 a day as like a maintenance for the next couple of weeks. But I do think they have made a difference, and since I've been taking these, I've noticed my stomach feels a lot flatter as well. So yeah, definitely a good probiotic. I've been absolutely loving as well in the summer and in this heat wave doing my hair half up, half down. It's so much easier with a weft extension to do a half up, half down, because with the tapes you're always trying to do it so that you don't see the tapes. But with the weft, you can literally just comb your hair up, pop a claw clip in, and you're done. I absolutely love it. I'm due my maintenance in about 3 weeks on these, but they still feel in lovely condition, really comfortable, so easy to put up. I don't think that I would ever go back to tape extensions, and I've been wearing tape extensions for I don't even know like the absolute longest time that I feel like I'm converted to this method. It doesn't pull, it feels comfortable, it's so easy to style your hair and you can't see the extensions and it looks natural, so I feel like it ticks a lot of boxes. I mean, ideally we wouldn't wear extensions at all and have lovely long hair or thick hair, but my hair is literally so fine and thin that yeah, I can't not wear extensions because I feel so self-conscious and yeah, really not confident at all. Right, before we do the makeup, outfit of the day, I've got on a vest top from Skims. It's in the modal fabric. It's so soft and stretchy. It cuts really high. I don't love this side because my pacemaker's kind of sticking out, but I don't think you'd really notice, and I can put my hair like that unless you knew what it was. But I love the way it's cut on the back. Yeah, and it's so soft and comfortable. And then I've just got my shorts on from Amazon. So these are my Amazon shorts, which I got a couple of years ago. They're completely stretchy, so they are so comfortable. They've got pockets. They've got these little darts here, which are quite flattering. They're a really good length. I will try and find them for you and link them, but they are old. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will be able to. And then I've just got some £1 Primark flip-flops on just for around the house because slippers are too hot at the moment. But yeah, these shorts are absolute favourites. I've got some Levi denim shorts coming this week. I think they're coming on Friday. Oh, a ladybird. Supposed to be good luck, isn't it? So yeah, I think they're coming on Friday. So once they come, I will show you guys the Levi shorts. I've wanted a pair of Levi denim shorts for ages. I used to have a pair, but then they got too tight for me. So I've ordered a 27 waist, but recently I've lost weight. I don't know why, because, and not loads, but it's just like, you know, when you can feel it in your clothes and your general body. I think it's probably where I was ill, so I'll probably put it back on. So I don't think I need to worry. So hopefully the 27 waist will be right. I can't remember what my last ones were. I think they were a 26 waist. Anyway, we'll try them when they come on Friday. And also before we do the makeup, I wanted to show you my like go-to summer scent regime at the moment. So it's the Sol de Janeiro number 71, which is like caramel, macadamia nut, vanilla. It is, you could eat it, it's that good. And the Bronze Goddess Nuit. So this is like tonka bean, summer evenings, balmy smell. It's so gorgeous. So I get the Sol de Janeiro and I kind of spritz it quite generously because to be honest with you, this is the main thing that you smell, and these aren't that expensive obviously compared to perfume. And then I go in with this just on like pulse points. If I'm wearing sun cream or going to be out in the sun, I'll just pop it on my clothes because I don't want to burn where I put perfume, but I'm not going out today, I don't think anyway. Okay, so I've done all my skincare and everything. I think you guys are probably pretty familiar with my skincare regime now, but I probably will film soon a new dedicated skincare video, morning and evening, or I might do like separate morning and evening ones, because now that my skin is pretty much healed up, it's still a little bit fragile, so I am still using this Aproderm from the doctors. I'm using it in the evening before I go to bed, a thick layer, and I'm still using it around my eyes. I'm not using anything else around my eyes except for this, but generally it's better, and so I feel like it's getting into quite a good place now again, fingers crossed, touch wood. So we're going to start this makeup look with the brows. I'm just going to go in with the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is so old that it's all rubbed off, but this is in the like darkest shade. I think it's number 5. And I'm just going to get a mirror. All you do with this product is brush it through the brows, so it is so easy. And it adds a little bit of colour as well. So I start here and then go down onto the tail of the brow and then brush up at the front. That's literally it, and you can see the difference from one to the other. It's so easy, it's so good. So that's that, and you could leave it at that if you wanted to, but I've got quite a few sparse patches at the moment, so I'm going to fill in my brows. And I'm going to fill in my brows with the Primark Brow Sketch, which I love. It's so good for control. So you've got this double-ended. This is in the shade medium to dark brown, which actually is a really good shade. So it's a fine tip. It's good pigment, but it goes on very, very lightly, so it's easy to control. And then you've got a spoolie on the other end. So I'll just brush up my brows if I haven't popped the product in. I don't need to do that. And then just fill in the, you can see just where it's like sparse. So you've got here, underneath, sort of on the top slightly. And then on this one in particular, there's quite a few sparse patches. All done, love that. Next up, just going to go in with some concealer. We'll go in today with the Hourglass one. I've just popped this in here because it's nearly run out. So I'm just going to dot this in a couple of places, nothing crazy. I don't even know if this has run out, we'll use a different one. So I'm just going to pop it under the eyes here, a little bit down my nose, down the centre there, around my nose here, and then just onto my chin like that. And then you can either apply this with blend it in with a beauty blender or a brush or your fingers even. I might just tap it in with my fingers. Because of that thick white cream I have to put under my eyes at the moment, makeup doesn't go great under my eyes, but I'm just working with it because it's more important to, yeah, keep treating them with that cream. And I'm not putting anything here because that's where it's kind of worse, so I don't want to put makeup on top of that cream. There we go, so just some very, very minimal coverage, but just brightens up your face. I'm just going to add a bit of dimension to my face now. I'm not going to do mascara today. I have got such a great new mascara from Essence and it's on Amazon. It's a brown mascara. It's so, so good. It's really lengthening, volumizing, and it's a true brown. I showed it in my last video and linked it in that video, but I will link it again because it's so good and so affordable. But yeah, I won't do it now, but I'll probably do it at some point during this vlog. Probably on Saturday I'll do like more of a full makeup and then I can show you that mascara specifically if you didn't see the last video. So I'm just going to do some contour on my nose and then just a couple of dabs underneath my chin. I'm not going to bother with contour here. I'm just going to add a little bit to my forehead. When you get older you have to be really careful about contour and where you place makeup, which I feel like, you know, when you're younger you just kind of slap it on. You don't need to worry like as much like where you're placing it, if it's going to drag your face down or not, because naturally you have a more lifted, youthful face, but that is not the case at nearly 40. But if you're older, obviously you just know your skin just gradually wants to move, well, your face just gradually wants to descend. I'm just blending that out with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood complexion brush. The contour that I'm using is quite a cool toned contour, like it's a true contour shade as opposed to a bronzing shade, so we will bronze up our face a little bit. Next up is blush. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Encourage to show you how pigmented and amazing this is. So I'm just going to see if I've got a brush that hasn't got, there we go, it should be fine. I was just checking this brush hadn't got any actual blusher on it. So you need to just put the smallest amount. There we go. And then I tend to use a stippling brush. Blend it from the cheeks and then down onto the apple of your cheek, but keeping it quite high, and then I'll run it across my nose and onto the other side and then do the same from the other side. This is kind of like a lovely, it's almost like a mauvey pink, and it sort of looks nice, I think, in the summer and in the winter months. It's a very versatile blush. I think it's also like the kind of blush that would suit quite a lot of skin tones. It's got a lot of depth to it and it's not too ashy. So that's one side. I mean, the difference the blush makes, I think, is probably the biggest difference with very basic makeup. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the other side and let's blend that out. You can see why these last forever, because you just need a tiny amount. I may pick up some more colours actually, because there's a few that I've seen on TikTok and things that I really, really like the look of. And then because that blush has come down a little bit there, just where I've stippled it, I'm just going to use some powder at the end just to kind of bring it up again. But yeah, I love the blush. I think it is very, very nice. So the final thing before we just sort of set it down is lips and bronzer. Sorry, as well, I forgot that, didn't I? Because I'm holding the bronzer. So if we go with lips first, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty lip stain. This is in the shade Rosewood. The most important thing with these is to keep them stored down, because otherwise they'll dry out and then the product will all go to the back of the product and you won't be able to get any out for your lips. So that's all, and it does have a little arrow on there to show you, but these are so good. They last all day. I'm talking 15 hours. So once you've applied this, you don't need to worry about your lips. You can eat, drink, kiss, whatever you want to do, and it will stay. They're unreal. I'm going to order a different colour. I think I'm going to order the soft nude colour as well, because I know that, yeah, these are going to be in my routine for probably ever now, because they're that good. So I'm going to apply this onto my lip line and then blend it slightly down onto my lips. I said this in my last video, but it's just such a lovely natural colour, this rosewood, like it's your lips but a little bit deeper, depending obviously on the colour of your lips. Like it wouldn't work for all skin tones, but for me personally, I feel like it's just a little bit deeper than my natural lip colour, so it gives that flush, just bitten look, which I love. It's like quite natural. What I've been doing this week is just filling in my entire lips with this. I haven't bothered with anything else, but for today I'm going to show you one of the Primark products to fill in my lips. There you go. And that will stay, as I say, all day. So let's bronze up, and then actually if we set our makeup down and then bronze. So the only thing I haven't got in that makeup bag is loose powder, because if that would get shaken up in a bag. So I've got my loose powder separately. This is my go-to powder, has been for years. It's the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. The Ultra Blur one is better than this, in my opinion. It's much more smooth and flawless, but because I already had this, I thought, you know, we'll use it up. Then I can move on to the Ultra Blur. I've got a mini of the Ultra Blur at the moment, so yeah, we'll move on to that after we finish the big pot, which, to be fair, doesn't have much left. So I just saturate my, what do you call it, triangular puff, and then I'm going to press this under my eyes and any other areas that are a little bit prone to oil throughout the day. Middle of my brow and then onto my forehead, and then where I said my blush had come a bit low, I'm just going to sort of press like that. Can you see? And then what I'll do is when I buff the powder out, it will just make sure that it looks like the blush is a lot higher. So yeah, that tends to work pretty well. So that's all we're going to do with the powder. Very, very simple and light. Just get the end of a fluffy brush. So this is the Refi dual-ended complexion brush, and I'm just going to buff away any excess powder. No mascara, so that just adds, I think, to the sort of fresh faceness of the look, but completely personal preference. This is just my everyday working from home, so I think that, you know, you could definitely add some liner and mascara and it would still look very, very natural, but I'm just going to leave it, more so because my eyes are irritated at the moment, really, and if I don't have to wear mascara, I probably wouldn't bother, because it's always a little bit more of a faff to take off, and at the end of the day you think, oh, I've got to get my mascara off. So I'm going to take a huge fluffy brush. This one is from Real Techniques. I'm just going to swirl it in the Dior bronzer, tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go very lightly into the high points of my face. So here, here, my nose, and then on my forehead. So just where the sun naturally hits your face. I'll bring it under the chin just to create more of a shadow, and that is it. This product from Primark, so this is the Gloss Lip Stain Hydrating with Jojoba Oil Vanilla Scent. As I say, I think it was £2, maybe it's £3. This is in the shade Pink Sorbet, and it's like this, and this is gorgeous. So it stains your lips, but it's also like a balm, so it gives you that kind of nice glossy finish, as well as giving a hint of colour to the lips, which once the glossy balminess is gone, you still get that stain. It's a very, very nice applicator to use as well, and I think that it's a nice brightening colour. You can see it like really sort of lifts and gives something to the lips. So yeah, really, really love that one. Hi guys, I'm just about to make myself some lunch. It is 12:30. Sorry about my eyes. I've just put some more of the cream from the doctors around this part, which is sort of struggling to heal still. It's almost like eczema, but it's nice and soothing, so that's good. So yeah, I've had a good day so far, and also managed to have a little catch up with my dad on the phone, which was lovely. But for lunch, I'll be having these, which I wasn't sure about to start with, and to be honest with you, this is the only flavour that I actually like, which is the frosted one. But I am now literally obsessed with this cereal. I have it most days for like mid-morning or lunch, and then I'll have like cottage cheese and some crackers, or sometimes even a box of cereal, another bowl of cereal, just depending on the day, or some chocolate. Not very healthy eater, as you might have gathered. But yeah, I really love this one, which I mentioned a few times, the Weetabix Crispy Minis. But yeah, this is so good. In fact, it's running a little low, so I'm going to have a big bowl of that because it's high protein, low sugar, and it just tastes so good. A cup of tea. But the reason I popped on the camera mainly was because this has just arrived. This is a little top from Zara. I have done like an absolutely huge Zara order, like 25 pieces. So if you are new here or you haven't subscribed, please do, and pop on the notification bell, because you'll then get notified when I upload my Zara haul, which will be coming very soon. I'm hoping it's going to come on next week. I'm not sure which day yet. But yeah, this is one piece that they've sent on their own. I think they're sending another couple of pieces separately, and then the rest of the order, so it's coming in dribs and drabs. But I just thought this was really, really nice. It's like a stretchy fabric, and it's a ribbed fabric, and it's just low cut on the back in this halter neck design, and then this part here is actually a tie. So you tie that around your neck. You can do like a bow at the back. I'm not showing it very well. I will try it on, but I'm not sure if I'll try it on in this vlog. This is just like a little teaser, I suppose. I might save it for the Zara haul. But yeah, I thought that was really nice. Is it in the sale? So it says $19.99 on it. I just checked, because loads of the pieces I got in the Zara order that I did were actually in the sale, which was amazing. The Zara sale this year is so good. Was in the sale, so it was $9.99, which yeah, I think £10 for a top. Can't really go wrong. Like, I love this colour, it's so pretty, like a rose petal pink. But anyway, I'm gonna have my cereal and have my tea, and then I'm hoping to get another delivery today, which, let's just have a look. So I've got some glasses arriving, as in spectacles for the computer. I absolutely love my Amazon blue light glasses. I wear them all the time. They're so good at preventing headaches from the computer and really reducing eye strain. I'll link the ones that I use in the description box. They are so good. They're from a brand called Madison Avenue, and they do lots of different colours. They're really inexpensive, they're around £10–12, but I wanted a bougie pair, to be honest with you, for like office days. And so I was having a little look when I went to the Merry Hill Centre shopping, and I really liked a pair from Prada, which I then found for about £150 cheaper online on Shade Station. I really like Shade Station, so they should come tomorrow and I'll show you those. And I'm also waiting for the Levi shorts, which I mentioned, and a couple of other bits and pieces which should arrive. Like, I've got an agenda, a couple of cardigans, and yes, some really cute fashion bits. And then I also ordered 2 Labubus. Don't ask me why. Have I mentioned this already in this vlog or the last vlog? I can't remember. I'm nearly 40 years old. I don't know really what came over me, and I went on to a site called Collectory Limited, who do authenticated Labubus. I ended up ordering 2. I still don't know why I did that, and actually I tried to cancel it afterwards and I couldn't figure out how to cancel it. So now I have 2 Labubus arriving. So when they come, obviously I'll show you them. They are really cute, but I've just got swept up in this phenomena that's going on, and they will probably be things that I give to either my sister-in-law, who is younger than me and it's more appropriate. They are adult collectible toys, or I'm not sure. But anyway, we'll have a look at them when they arrive, so I will catch up with you then. Hi guys, it is time for a break. I'm going to have a cup of tea, but I just want to show you
The lip stain is still on, it is not going anywhere. Obviously I've eaten my lunch, I've had cups of tea, I had a little can of Diet Coke, obviously my normal drinks, and it stays put. So I feel like anyone probably would appreciate this. It doesn't dry your lips out or anything, this stain. And also if you're, the Primark one is really, really good as well. But if you're like someone who just wants to put your makeup on and not worry about it for the whole day, particularly for like you work in an office or any job where you just want your makeup to stay put, these are such a game changer. I did a little order on Sephora. I ordered a different colour of the lip stain, another lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it came with a couple of samples. So I will show you those when they arrive, hopefully tomorrow. Had a discount code 20% off for Sephora, which just came up on my notification, so I got that. And then I had like £5 in my Sephora rewards, so the whole order came to I think 28, and it was 22 for the lip stain. So girl maths, the lip gloss and everything was basically free. So I just want to show you what I'm having for my little snack. What time is it? 3:30. This is a Star Bar. If you've never had one of these, they are so good. I get them in multi-packs. They come like as a pack of 4, and they are, what are they actually? How to describe it? Basically, they are like crispy with chocolate and caramel. They're so delicious. Perfect with a cup of tea or coffee, and they're about 180 calories. So they're not like really hugely calorific, and they just really hit the sweet spot. I could have a biscuit, but I'm going to have, do you know, I'm not even that hungry. I've showed you this, and now I'm like, I'm not that hungry. I might just have my tea. But yeah, they're such a good sweet treat, and if you keep them in the fridge, they're delicious. I also picked up some more of my Kit Kat. I honestly think this Kit Kat, which is the salted caramel one, is the best Kit Kat like ever. And you can have 3 rows, and it's 170 calories for 3 fingers, and so you get a lot of chocolate. And yeah, it's just absolutely divine. And again, I keep that in the fridge. Let me know, are you a chocolate in the fridge person or room temperature?
Morning guys, it is the next day now. I wanted to hop on here because I'm about to dye my roots. So I've got up super early this morning, and it's a good job I did because DPD came at the crack of dawn with a big delivery from Nespresso, which Simon only ordered yesterday. So it was like super quick delivery. But last night I wanted to show you this. So this is the hair treatment that I'm loving. It's from Amika. It's the Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment. I had like a small sort of sample of this, and I used up because it was so good. And the night before hair wash night, I saturate my hair in this. It's already actually, you can see that it's about halfway down. So I probably do use a bit much, but then I have got lots of hair because of the extensions. But if you then plait it overnight, so even if you're not washing your hair, if you apply this generously, plait your hair, and then it gives you this really nice, hydrated, like glossy, sort of, you know, beachy wave in the morning, which is, yeah, just quite a cool hack, especially in the summer. It's nice and cooling. Just do your hair like that, and then you can have it the next day sort of ready to go. But I'm going to dye my roots this morning, so I'm going to use the Root Touch Up from Clairol because I've got a lot of greys come through. I was going to wait until next week, but I thought I'll just do it today just in case I don't have time next week. And then I'm going to run some of this light cool brown from Clairol. This is the Zero Ammonia. I'm going to run that through sort of like the underneath and then some of the top, just to try and get rid of some of the kind of brassiness from the extensions. I mean, they're due for maintenance in 3 weeks, so it's not a disaster. And it's just sort of, you can't tell so much on camera, but you do get some more like orangey tones coming through. So yeah, I'm just going to see if that will help, just to apply that, and I'll let you know what the end result is like. Hi guys, we've had some parcels arrive, so I've popped on the camera and I'm ready to show you, and I'm gonna have something to eat because I'm starving. It is around lunchtime. I thought I'd go through my hair and how that turned up and my outfit of the day. So I've got on this floaty top from H&M. I think I've worn it in a vlog before. It's like sage green, and it's got these little beautiful embroidered flowers. I think it's about £10 from H&M. It's super affordable, and this is what it's like on the back. It is quite big. I only wear it at home because I suppose I could pop some nipple covers on, but it is quite baggy around the bust area. So yeah, but it's really nice, floaty, peplum style. And if you are blessed and can fill it out a bit more, then you'd be fine. And then I got the same pair of Amazon shorts that I had on yesterday. These shorts are just the absolute best shorts. And yesterday I looked to see if I could find them on Amazon, and I found them for you guys. They still do them. They're around £22, I think, but you know, prices fluctuate on Amazon, so I'm going to link them down below. And I've also ordered another pair of the blue and the black and the cream because they do them in other colours. Those should arrive today. When they arrive, I'll show you them, because when I tell you, they are the perfect shorts. They're stretchy, they're so comfortable, they feel like you're wearing like jogging bottoms or like, you know, lounge shorts, but they look really nice and they're really nice length, so they're great for going out and about in as well. So yeah, I'm excited for those to come today, and I'll show you when they arrive. So my hair, I basically did the roots with my usual root touch up from Clairol, which you leave on for like 10 to 15 minutes, and that has really nicely got rid of the greys around my hairline, which is where they're most prominent. And then I popped on that dye just through my extensions. So I started about here, and then I just sort of combed it through the extensions. I haven't styled my hair yet, so this is just very, very raw, but I actually think it's really made the colour much more nice and muted. It's got more of like a cooler chocolatey sort of tone to it. The camera probably doesn't sort of do it justice because it auto corrects colour sometimes, but yeah, I really like it. It's a lot more tame. It's not so sort of brassy orangey. It's much more muted and natural. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out, and I think I'd definitely do that again with the new extensions, because even with the new extensions, the blonde in them is quite blonde, and I think I do prefer to have lighter bits through my hair but them not be so bright, and they do go, as you know, a bit brassy on darker hair. But let's stop waffling and show you some parcels. I also had a massive delivery from Nespresso, which I think I mentioned earlier. I'll show you that because it came with a free gift. I think it's going to rain because it's very, very dark outside, you can probably see. But yeah, the hallways are really, really dark. But anyway, this is what's arrived. When it arrived this morning, I was like, what on earth is that? But it's the pods. I didn't expect them to arrive so soon. So I ordered 220, because if you ordered 220 pods, you got a free gift. Actually, if you ordered 180 pods, you got a free gift. But if you ordered 220, you got this free gift. So I don't know if it'll still be running when I upload this vlog. Hopefully it will. If it is, I'll pop the codes in the description for you guys in case you are Nespresso members, because they're just like codes everyone can use. And yeah, if you are planning an order, when they do gifts, I do tend to order in bulk. Seems silly not to really, because we'd order the pods anyway, so may as well get something for it. And Simon needed a new lunchbox, but I don't know whether he's going to like this. So the other gift you could have was like a spoon stirrer for your drinks, 3 coloured straws, and an Nespresso ice cube tray. I love the Nespresso ice cube trays. They're really good quality silicone. So actually we could have done with one of those, but Simon was like, no, order more and then I can have a lunchbox. He's been looking for like a lunchbox bag for a while now. But this is absolutely huge. I'll show it to you. I'm just going to pop you down. I'll show you the bag. So it's really good if you've got like a little picnic or something that you're planning. So it's all inside. It's like a cool bag. And then you've got this strap which you can actually clip on to the bag either side. And so you can like pop it over your shoulder. Really, really lightweight, but it's really big if you look at it in comparison to me, not for like a picnic cool bag, but for a lunchbox, which you probably expect to be sort of half the size. But yeah, you might be okay with it. If he doesn't like it, we'll still use it for things like I've said, but even be really useful for like putting the dogs like treats and water in if we're going out for a longer day, and sandwiches for ourselves, things like that. So I'll just do it up.
I really love how like neutral the colour is as well. I think it's such a nice neutral beige colour. Sometimes with these things they do them in really loud colours. Yeah, so that's what it's like. And then you've got the Nespresso logo on the front, and you can also just carry it like that. So I thought that was a really cool free gift. Oh, and it's got pockets on the side as well and on the front. So yeah, awesome. And then obviously we've got our coffees. We don't drink them every day anymore. We tend to just drink, well, Simon drinks them more than I do, but we tend to just drink them on the weekend. Because I get like jittery from coffee a little bit, and I've been preferring tea. So I've got one from Amazon, one from Shade Station, and one from Sephora. The Sephora one, we'll try the products upstairs, but I will open them, and actually we'll open the Sephora upstairs because then I can try the products with you. Let's open the Amazon one. So I'm having a bit of issue at the moment on my laptop with uploading from my SD cards onto my laptop, and I wasn't sure whether it's my adapter for the SD card or whether it's the SD card itself. So I thought I can always do with extra SD cards, so I'm going to try and see which one it is, which one's the culprit. So I just got a 128 gig SD card. These are really good. If you've got the Osmo camera that I've got, these ones are really good SD cards. They're probably my favourites, and they're on offer on Amazon at the moment. They're around £12, so really good, and they come with the adapter there, so you can pop it in your laptop. And then this is basically an adapter, which again is a really good purchase, and these are really affordable from Anchor, this one, compared to some of the other brands which charge sort of double. So I've had the ones that I've got at the moment for a long time. So if one of them has failed, it wouldn't be, I don't know, have I had it for a long time? Probably had this for about a year, so I guess, do they have a year warranty on them, or I'm not sure. I'm going to have a look, because it might be that I can get a replacement through Anchor if it is that, but I need to check first. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So you just pop it into the USB-C of your computer if that's what you've got, and then it's got all these adapters on the side. So you've got two USB ones, you've got, oh, I've just realised I've ordered the wrong thing. Oh dear. So this is not the one for the SD card, so that's absolutely pointless. But if you do want just a normal adapter for your computer, then this will work. But I've actually ordered the wrong thing, which is super annoying. Never mind, guys. It's supposed to have a slot for you to put your SD card in, so I'll try the SD card, see if it's that, but I think it's more than likely going to be this, so I'm going to have to look into that a bit more. But let's open the exciting package. If you ever order off Shade Station, the stuff comes really quickly. Like if you've got a prescription and you want some glasses, designer or otherwise, this is such a good site. Like stuff comes the next day or within 2 days, and you can pop your prescription on there, choose your frames. The frames I find as well, they are such good value compared to other places. I think I mentioned to you guys yesterday that I'd ordered the Prada glasses. Can also return these as well, so if you don't like them, as long as you don't like remove the tags or anything. First time I'm seeing these. So we are unboxing together. Okay, so this is the box, so just a normal Prada box, lovely. And then let's take that off. Ooh. So a bit different to sunglasses. So this is the case. And then you've got your spare lenses in there. And then your like authenticity card and everything. And then inside the box is like all the pretty Prada logo. This is the case the glasses come in. You've just got the Prada embossed there. It feels really nice quality. And then if I just open them up, the glasses are just in there. So I did go for tortoiseshell frames. I thought that they're just a little bit softer, especially with glasses. I love sunglasses and like oversized sunglasses, but with glasses, I find like a softer colour works better
against my skin so they're not so like contrasting. So this is what they're like. Obviously we'll try them on in a second. You can see there they've got that blue light coating on them, so that's like an anti-reflective, anti-glare coating, which I think I said yesterday is just so good if you're a regular computer user, even if you like on your phone a lot or a screen. It really stops you getting those light headaches and protects your eyes. And then they've got the Prada logo on the side, but I love these because when I saw these in the shop, it just felt like the logo and the branding was so like minimal and quiet, which I really liked. So it's just got that on the handles, and I really like the contrasting colour. Okay, so let's try them on. Oh, they feel super comfortable. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. I don't know if they suit me, I can't tell. Like, I'm gonna go and have a look in the mirror. Oh yeah, I absolutely love them, guys. So I can't really see in the viewfinder like what I look like because it's so small, so I just went to check in the mirror, but I absolutely love them. I think the shape's really nice on my face, but let me know what you think. Like, they're kind of oversized but not too big, because I love that kind of oversized look, but nothing that's like too extreme. And yeah, I think they are super cute. I think it's definitely the right decision going for the tortoise shell. And then on the sides you can see the logo there, but like it's very quiet luxury sort of vibe. So love them. So I'm actually gonna keep those on because I'll be using them on the computer, and I love the case and everything. So yeah, I'm super happy with those. Hi guys, excuse my eyes. I've had to put some more cream on them because they were like really irritating me and feeling quite itchy. So yeah, hopefully they're okay, but I think I've just taken another antihistamine, so we should be okay. Got my Sephora order. So in this order I've got the Huda Beauty lip liner. This is in the shade, it's the lip contour stain in the shade Soft Nude. What I'm going to do is I'm going to store this upside down while we talk, because then hopefully the product will have run through to the tip and we can try it out together, because I've got nothing on my lips today. So at the moment, yeah, there's a little arrow on there. I'm going to pop that face down. So I've got the shade Rosewood, as you will have seen yesterday, which is this one, which I really love. The other colours I feel like maybe are a little bit dark, and I want it to look quite sort of natural, so I think these were the two colours I was most interested in. So we'll see what the Soft Nude is like once it's run through to the tip so we can use it properly. So that's exciting. And I then got this lip gloss from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Is it Anastasia? I'm not sure, but these lip glosses I first saw in Boots, yeah, Boots, and I tried like I swatched them in there, and they are so beautiful. So this is in the shade Amber Sparkle. I'll link it down below, but oh my gosh, can you see how shimmery that is in the actual tube? I do love a shimmery sparkly lip gloss. I think they are just so fun. They make you look so kind of like girly and polished. You get quite a lot in here as well. So I think I explained yesterday, I got this basically free because of the discount code and voucher I had on Sephora, but if you were to buy them normally they're £20, but you do get, how much do you get? 4.7ml, so I don't think that's too bad for a premium luxury beauty brand. The packaging's really nice. This is the applicator, so just put that on. Probably have to wipe it off when we try out the lip stain, but it's so sparkly. It's more sparkly than I kind of thought it would be. Like, even though it looks really sparkly, a lot of them aren't as sparkly on the lips than they are on the packaging, but this one actually is. But I do kind of actually love it. I think it'd be really nice and special for holiday. I like to do like a bit of extra zhuzh to my makeup in the evening on holiday. It's insane. It's like almost glass-like on the lips. They have so many colours in these lip glosses. Some of them have glitter in them, some of them don't, so it just depends on personal preference. But for like a sun-kissed, beachy look, when like you're all tanned at the end of the evening, I think this is gorgeous. So yeah, that's a win. I think that'll go really nicely with the nude lip stain actually. With Sephora, if you spend over £40, you get some little samples, even if you're using like a discount code and what do you call it, like little vouchers. So I got the Burberry Her fragrance. This is really nice. It's like a strawberry scent. The only thing is, whenever I've tried this before, it always reminds me of strawberry yogurt. I'll spray it again in a second and just see if it still does. And I got this. This is an SPF. It's from the brand, I think it's the one, SPF 50 Invisible Sunscreen Gel. Oh no, the brand is Allies of Skin. I'd never heard of it before, but I'm always intrigued to try new facial sunscreens. So yeah, we'll give that a go at some point. So that's my little Sephora haul. I'm going to do my hair and just get it a little bit more styled, and then once I've done that, hopefully the product will be ready to use and we can try out the lip stain. Guys, hopefully the lip tint is ready to use now. So I have been keeping it upside down. I've wiped away the lip gloss, but it does stick to your lips quite heavily, which I suppose is a good thing for longevity, but it was a little bit tricky to get off. I ended up doing it with some micellar water. Anyway, let's try the soft nude lip contour stain. I'm just going to grab a little mirror. I'm just going to go in and overline my lips as I did with the rosewood one. So there, that is such a nice brown. It's like almost like a pinky brown, very natural. It's rosewood is a little bit more red. This one is a little bit more brown, but still very close to my sort of natural lip colour, while still enhancing it. So I think, yeah, it's a really good choice of colour if you're like a similar skin tone to me or want something a little bit more nude, muted and natural. Just shaded in there so it looks a little bit more natural, not so overlined. But yeah, you could just colour in your whole lips with it. My loves, it's the end of my working day. Simon's still at work, but he is picking me up in 15 minutes to go to a house viewing, which is exciting. So I've just sort of like freshened myself up a bit, or in the process of, I've changed my top because, as I mentioned this morning, the green one I was wearing is very, what's the word? Yeah, it's not very good in terms of coverage. It's too loose. So I've just popped on this little halter top. This one is from ASOS, but about 5-6 years ago. It feels like I've had it forever, so I don't imagine it'll be available, but it's just a very basic halter with this little thing here, but I always find it nice and flattering the way it's cut on the shoulders. And then my Amazon shorts, and we've got more Amazon shorts to look at, so hopefully we can get through this before Simon arrives. I'm also just, as I say, going to freshen myself up. Hair is fine. I've just popped it half up, half down in a claw clip. Actually, before I go any further, let me show you these hooks. So I bought these hooks from Amazon. You literally just stick them to the wall. They are so easy. I think they look quite chic because they're just white plastic. So I've put 2 there. I've popped them on my wardrobes, like these open wardrobe units I have from IKEA. Obviously, when we move, fingers crossed, I'll be able to get like proper built-in wardrobes finally, which will be absolutely amazing. And I've popped them here in this space just to hang up coats and jackets. They were really affordable, super easy, super strong. So yeah, and they were just from Amazon, so I will link those because I found those so useful, especially if you're like maybe in a temporary situation, or even if you're not, just for extra hanging space. Right, Amazon. So where's the first one? I've got quite a few to get through. The first one is kitchen related. So basically I just wanted some little like shot jars. I'm going to try and do some ginger shots. I was buying them from M&S on Ocado, but they are really expensive, so I've just basically ordered these little jars. They're 60ml and the bottom is glass, and they have a screw top, and they are dishwasher safe. So I thought these are the perfect like size for ginger shots or any other like healthy shots you want to make. So we'll have a go at those at some point during a vlog. But it came, how many are in here? 9. Yeah, so you get 9 in a pack, and I think they were at £8.99. So I just like the fact they were dishwasher safe, so I think they'll be good to use. So obviously we can clean them easily afterwards. Rushing now because I'm conscious. Simon's like, make sure you're ready. I thought these were coming tomorrow, but they've arrived today. The Levi shorts. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Let me freshen up quickly before, because if I have to stop suddenly, I can always carry on filming when we get back, but at least I'll be ready to go. My lips, I think, are still fine. Obviously the stain is still on because it's amazing, but I might just pop a little bit of, actually I've got lip balm in my bag, so don't need to do that. I'm just going to refresh my face with this. This is the Kopari Sun Glaze Sheer Setting Mist. It's got SPF 50 in it, so it's really good for topping up your SPF. That also gives the skin a nice glow. And it smells amazing, and it's so weightless. Well, I might as well just put lip balm on now, because I've got the Laneige Vanilla or the Ole Henriksen Lip Peptide treatment here. So I think I'm going to go with the Ole Henriksen because it's got a bit of colour to it. Still got my tea on the go here. I've been so tired. I think the antihistamines on make me really drowsy. I spoke to my doctor today and he is prescribing me some non-drowsy antihistamines, which is going to be so much better. There we go. So that is the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. This one's more affordable than like Summer Fridays, but I think it's just as good. It's so nourishing and it's lovely and glossy on the lips. This is in the shade Cocoa Creme, very hydrating. And then I'm just going to pop on my Summer Duo. So I've got a new bottle of the Sol de Janeiro 71 because my last one has run out. And the Bronze Goddess Nuit from Estee Lauder. So I'm just going to give that a little spritz. I've also just massaged my hands and arms a little bit with Lush Sticky Dates body lotion, because I got another bottle of that and that makes you smell amazing. It's cloudy today, so we're all good. Right, the Levi shorts, what have I done with them? Here they are. Right, the 501 shorts they're called. Absolutely love the blue already. So this is them. Gorgeous, like classic. These are the absolute classic design, the 501s with like the frayed bottoms. So they're a little bit less smart than these Amazon ones, for example, which I'll show you in a minute. I did get a waist 26, not a 27, so yeah, hopefully that'll be fine. Actually, I thought I'd got a 27 for some reason. I think a 26 waist is around a 6 to 8 waist, but they are a high rise short. So without further ado, should we try them on? I'm just going to prop you there. I think that's the best space to probably show you the shorts, but we'll have a look in the mirror as well. Ignore those. These are the denim ones, sorry, from Amazon. Nice stretchy waist, which I showed you yesterday, I think. So these Levi ones, guys, are a button-up design. That's classic Levi's. They're not like a zip-up design like the other ones. And these were £40. They are in the sale at the moment on Amazon. So yeah, they are a little bit cheaper than what they normally are, which I think is around 60. So the first thing I'll say is the 26 waist is really nice on me. Like, I have got a little bit of room here, but that's nice just for comfort. This is the back. Classic like Levi design, cut off shorts, but they are so short. I don't know whether it's just because I'm getting like older and therefore I feel like I just want a little bit more length in my shorts. Should we have a look in the mirror? So I've just popped the light on so you can see. Yeah, so these are the shorts. I really like them, but I feel like I would only wear them on holiday because I just can't imagine me wearing shorts this short anymore, which just shows that I've changed quite a lot actually in the last couple of years, because I probably wouldn't have had an issue at all before, but I just feel they're too short. They're like almost showing my bottom, like a hot pant. I mean, you can wiggle them down on your hips like so to wear them more as a mid-rise, but even so they are still short. I'm going to get Simon's opinion because he is very honest with me, but also if you could guys let me know, do you think they're a bit too short? Because I want to be able to wear them day to day as well as, you know, on holiday, because I don't really go on holiday. I don't even go every year. So cost per wear would be not very good at all. So I'm really not sure. I do like them, and I like the classic sort of, you know, the Levi logo on the back. I love the colour blue, But do you know what? I'm not even sure if I'm a huge fan of this cut-off detail anymore. That's really thrown me, because I thought I was going to absolutely love these. But as it stands, I actually think I'm probably going to return them. But I'll hold off. This vlog is going live on Sunday. Let me know what you guys think. Should I keep or return these shorts? And let's have a look at the Amazon ones. But sizing wise, I would say if you're like around an 8, a 26 waist is good. Okay. So I've got 3 pairs. They're wrapped up in these little parcels. I think, guys, we're going to have to do those when I get back, but you won't notice any difference in this vlog. But yeah, we'll have a look at those when I get back. I also just picked up a pack of my favourite makeup wipes. I don't use these other than if I'm desperate, like as in, you know, I'm absolutely exhausted and cannot do my skincare, or I'm on holiday. But these are the Johnson's Makeup Be Gone, and they get rid of even waterproof mascara. They're like the best wipes that I've found. So, and they're only like £1 something on Amazon, so I'll link those ones. But they are so good if you are in the need of a makeup wipe. They're also good for like tidying up if you need to like round your eyes and mascara and stuff like that. So yeah, pick those up. There he is. Hi guys, I am back from our viewing. So sorry if you can hear the shower. So I'm just in the shower, and the house was a no-go. It wasn't for us, but anyway, we moved. We have seen quite a few at the moment, so we will of course update you when there is something to update. Before we have a look at the shorts from Amazon, I'm going to show you what I've done with my sunglasses, because I think it's really nice. So I've used the top drawer in my unit here. In the middle, it's like a little makeshift island I did from IKEA. Then I've put side by side these trays from Stackers. They're really beautiful quality trays. I think I probably showed you them in a vlog. And then I've just presented all my sunglasses. These are all the ones I own except for the Gucci ones, which I dropped and smashed ages ago. And basically it's just so nice to like look in here to decide like which sunglasses you want to go with your outfit. So I've got my Miu Miu ones, Dior, Prada, YSL, Miu Miu, Gucci, and the newest Gucci ones. So yeah, thought that was a great little organisational tip. And then I've got some of the like jewellery bits here which aren't very well organised, but don't really have the space for those. This is the pair that I've had for ages. Stretchy, comfy, the ones I've been wearing for the last couple of days. So I ordered the same again because I thought I love these shorts so much, and it's so hard to get denim shorts right, as you've seen with the Levi's. But the pair that I've ordered from Amazon have come without a button. So let me just pop you down. As you can see here, there's no button at all on these shorts, so unfortunately they are faulty and will need to be returned. But I do have them in black and white, so let's have a look at those, and hopefully those aren't faulty. To be fair, I probably didn't need the same pair again, but these are around the £20 mark, so they're a lot better than the Levi's. I just double checked the price of the Levi's and they were 48, so although they were like reduced in terms of what they are full price, they're still really expensive. So these are much better value, and they're a really like soft stretchy denim, much more like the Halara denim if you've tried that before. So this is the black pair. Now these look quite different. They don't actually look like denim per se. They look more like a cotton short, cotton pair of black shorts. And I'm just looking over there because I do have like a couple of pairs of black shorts. I'm not sure if I would actually need these, but I'll try them on. They've got a tortoiseshell button. They come up nice and high on the waist like the denim ones do, and then they've got this zip fastening, so they're actually a really nice short. They feel lovely for summer, and then they've got pockets on the back and then turn up. So we'll try those on in a second. So I think the white ones are probably going to be similar. Rather than a white denim and black denim, which is what I expected, these are going to be, what you would call it, cotton. So here they are. Yeah, so these are more like a linen cotton blend look, so they do need a little iron obviously, so they're exactly the same as the black but in this like off-white ecru sort of colour. So we'll try both of those on and see what they're like. It's easier to show you down here. So I've got the white sort of cotton blend shorts on and they are really nice. They come up really nice and high on the waist, so you can wear like a crop top with them and stuff like that, or tuck in a shirt, whatever it is you want to do. And they're like soft, breathable. I'm not wearing nude coloured underwear and I don't think they're see-through. Let's have a look in the mirror. Yeah, they're not see-through, which is really nice, and they're definitely more of a cream than a white, but they are a super nice length, like not too short, not too long, just like that perfect length. And with this sort of waist detail, I think they're super flattering. Simon just said he really liked them, so obviously need a bit of an iron. Yeah, I think I might keep those, you know. I think they are a really nice summer staple. I particularly love this detail, and obviously you can put a belt here if you wanted to as well. Let's try the black. Okay. These are the black shorts. These are really nice and chic. I don't think I mentioned the size. These are all in the size small, by the way, which I think is around like an 8 to 10. The black shorts feel a little bit more snug around the waist area. It's probably like due to like the dyeing of the fabric or something, but they're such a nice shape. I think these are really chic, and I've just had a look and I don't really have anything like this, so these might be a good one to keep. So this is what they look like in the mirror. You can just see again, they've got the belt loops. It's quite hard to see on black, but yeah, you can easily, sorry, don't mind the recycling and stuff there, pop a belt on if you wanted to. But again, with the high waist and everything, the dart detail, like they come up really smart. I mean, I think they'd be a bit too short to probably wear for work, although I'm not sure, but they come to a really nice length again, not too long, not too short, and yeah, I really like them. I'm 5'4", and yeah, this is what they're like on me. So I think that the cotton blend shorts are really nice, and probably the denim ones. As I say, I love the denim ones anyway, but obviously they've sent a faulty pair, which does happen, so I'll return those. But the black and the cream I think will be definite keeps. So I'd say that was pretty successful for that Amazon haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I think I'm going to bring it to a close here because we have gone through quite a lot and I don't want it to be too long for you guys. But again, thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you are still here. Pop on the notification bell and give the video a thumbs up, and then you'll get notified as well when I do upload a video. I've got a huge Sephora haul coming. I think it'll be coming next week, but I'm not sure which day yet, so stay tuned for that, and obviously next week's vlog. Thanks again, guys. Bye.